Hi and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name is Vince. Thanks for stopping by. You're very welcome here indeed. So the YouTube video that's titled How to Fix Your Sleep with the Latest Science that was produced by the YouTube channel Dr. Brad Stanfield is 10 minutes and 52 seconds in duration. Let's break it down and let's just look at the key points. And please remember, now I've semi-retired, I get to watch between 20 and 30 longevity type videos most days, as well as reading articles, scientific studies and listening to podcasts when I exercise. And I only review the videos like this one that I think are going to give good longevity value. So although it is a critique of his original content, it is most certainly not a negative criticism. First on his list is to wake up at the same time every day. He says to maintain a consistent wake up time, even on the weekends, to align your body's natural rhythm. Now I would add to this that wherever possible, you should also stick to a consistent bedtime. Second on his list is to get morning sunlight. He says to spend at least 30 minutes in natural sunlight every morning to regulate your circadian rhythm. Great advice, but probably unachievable for those who live further away from the equator and those who have a life and don't have a spare 30 minutes in their morning routine. Waking up, getting yourself ready, getting the kids ready, having breakfast, sending them off to school, and then heading to the office, you're going to find it difficult to find 30 minutes to just mooch around in the sun every single day. Third on his list is to time your caffeine consumption. Brad says to have your last cup of coffee within 4 to 8 hours of waking to prevent sleep interference. Good advice, but a 4-hour window for me is a bit too vague. If you wake up at 6 a.m, do you have your last cup at 10 a.m. in the morning or 2 p.m. in the afternoon? And when can you actually start to consume caffeine? There is the subject of adenosine receptors to address also. At 4, he recommends eating a healthy breakfast that I also agree with. He says to offer a high protein, high fiber breakfast to support energy production and circadian alignment. At 5, he says to engage in physical activity, even short bursts, exercise snacks, to improve overall sleep quality. Now this is good advice. Dr. Rhonda Patrick and Peter Attia regularly talk about what they've coined as the benefits of exercise snacks. At 6, he says to avoid naps, in that you should steer clear of naps or napping during the day to ensure you get better sleep at night. I agree generally with this, but studies have shown that if you had a bad night's sleep the night before, a short nap as early as possible in the day can actually be beneficial. At 7, he says to avoid alcohol because it disrupts sleep quality. So he says to opt for non-alcoholic alternatives during social occasions. My take: consume alcohol sensibly, in moderation, and avoid binge drinking. And if you're enjoying the video, please consider supporting my work by buying me a coffee. There's a link in the description below. Back to alcohol. Like caffeine, it affects people in different ways. So monitoring your sleep using a tracker or a smart ring will tell you what you can and cannot handle when it comes to alcohol and sleep. At 8, Brad says to get a lighter meal earlier in the evening to aid digestion and reduce nighttime disruptions. This I do agree with. I recently moved my OMAD, my 1 meal a day, from 6 or 7 p.m. at night to mid-afternoon. I'm now eating between 2 and 4. At 9, Brad recommends creating a relaxing evening ritual. This could include calming activities such as stretching, a warm bath, and avoiding screens to prepare for a restful night's sleep. He closes with recommendation to optimize your sleep environment. In that, you should look to sleep in a quiet, dark and comfortable space with a good mattress and pillows. He also said you should remove screens and consider white noise for relaxation. One tip I would have added to this is temperature. It's a scientific fact that temperature, more than light, prepares our body for sleep. So ensure your bedroom is a few degrees cooler than the rooms that you use just before you go to bed. Also, taking a hot shower or bath before going to bed will also help to lower your body's core temperature.